Never mind, my mic was muted. So I'm gonna do that all over again. Welcome back to the stream. My name is Matty Demise, and today we're gonna be playing my hardcore warlock in the first half of the stream, and then for the second half we're probably gonna go either on the back end of the stream, my hunter or my priest. I haven't made up my mind just yet. Both are good, I suppose. Just waiting to get a little more rested XP while I'm here. And yeah, got my morning coffee, although I kind of wish it were a hot coffee. I'm like over here like a maniac drinking an iced latte in winter. I mean, who fucking does that? I cannot be the only one out there that drinks cold coffee in when it's actually cold. I cannot be the only one. So I wonder if the Voidwalker's damage has been buffed at all, because it just, to me, it seems like the Warlock pets over here on OctoWoW and, you know, back on Turtle are actually a little stronger than they were in Classic WoW. Now, I don't know that for certain, but I would not be surprised at all. Mock, yeah, they were actually buffed, and they also take a lot less AoE damage. Yeah, that checks out. That checks out. 40k views on that video right now? That is actually insane. What the hell? Yeah, I think, when I checked that guy's video yesterday, Zebak, he my comment on it had a lot of likes, which is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, there are other comments that got more likes. Like, this is not a big deal. I'm just thankful that you know, when we watched the video when we did, Like it still only had like 300 or something views. Like we were super early to it. Guys, holy crap, thank you so much everyone for having my back. You guys have no idea how happy this is making me. The last several months have been rough and we have felt super alone. Having the community come together and hear my story is making me emotional, I'm not gonna lie. Thanks so much for just hearing me out. The video hidden analytics is over 30k, which blows my mind, but I don't care about the views. I just want to be heard. I just want to clear my name and save the community. That's why I made this video. Even though I know there was a risk no one would see it and my harassment would be tenfold, I'm just so lucky the community is seeing it. Welcome all the new members to the server. I'm thankful y'all are here, and to my OGs, I love you guys more than you know. At everyone. Yeah, that's really sweet. See, that is what the World of Warcraft community should be. That is what the World of Warcraft community sorely fucking needs. Good morning, Sage. Hash, classic is chill. Yeah, for the most part, Oh, Dom, I didn't put hardcore in the title because I'm actually doing it war mode and I don't want to get stream sniped. So it was a conscious decision. Hardcore war mode. The retail community, in my experience, is significantly worse than classic. But if you go watch Nightman's video, you will see just how bad the classic community can be. Literal criminal tier shit. Well, yeah, how good it can be as well. It's just a matter of which one you choose to acknowledge, really. I'm gonna go see if Gorfang is up. He's one of the few rare spawns that I haven't seen up since playing this, and it could just be that, you know, people are getting to him before I do, or it could be a bug. I'm not entirely sure just yet, but I was in Darkshore last night and I was getting stacks of rare spawns. You know, I was talking to Sage about it as well. Like how many rare spawns I was getting. How is everyone today anyway? What's everyone up to right now? Alright, is Gorfang actually going to be up? He's got a sick name. I just doubt it. I don't think he will be. I need a new wand. My wand is dog shit. Oh! He is up. Brother. Sorry, I thought I thought I was on my hunter. I was trying to hunt his mark, because I've got it bound to shift 1. Come on, drop me something good. Drop me something. Oh, drop me a wand, please. I would love a wand. Z, watch this. Came out 2 weeks ago. A pre-shot at Red Empire before he dropped the expose. Disciples Pants of the Monkey. I don't know. What do you guys reckon? Oh, we can't sell on Auction House on hardcore. So, 1 agility and 1 stam is obviously going to be better. Reg, what's going on, brother? Good to see you again. Akari, my cat decided he wanted to be a pain in the ass. Cats have a tendency to do that, unfortunately. Hope you're doing well, Akari. Thank you for stopping by. Ugh. Oh, is that the video of the Dead Empire? Snuck outside 2 days ago and I had to meow for him to come out from under the house. Oh, thankfully he didn't run away or anything like that. That's always the worst. Sage's cats are always getting up to some mischief. I mean, he has the survival instincts of a cotton ball, so I figured he was just under the house. I don't know, that's kind of cute. Hey, have any of you guys noticed this about Octo, or even back in OctoWoW, that the spells, when they're casting, it appears underneath all the mobs? Super annoying. Oh, brother. We just got an upgrade. Another upgrade. Green robe for the Warlock. Absolutely clutch. Okay, where's my... Dude, where's my pet? Can you guys see my wall on my fucking Void Walker anywhere? Look at that crap, man. That's what I'm talking about. What a joke. It was in the roof somewhere. I still don't understand how they haven't fixed that yet. Okay, you come in here. You come in here, you come in here. So there's 3. Okay. Fuck, are we gonna get all of them? Okay, sweet. Yeah, the Dead Empire. Surely Blizzard comes out and does something about it. I don't see any world in which they don't. Like a video getting that much traction. And that guy's blown up his whole channel for that as well. Like, he's put himself out there in a really serious way. So, props to it. Props to the night, man. What a Chad. Ivar the Foul. They're all fucking foul. Look at them all. They're all rotting corpses. Every one of them is going to be foul. For anyone watching that hasn't played this, like hasn't played any World of Warcraft Classic or private servers or anything like that, please keep in mind that this is actually free to play. So, and the requirements for your computer to run this are very low. So you can play it very easily. Even if you've got a basic laptop, you'll be able to play this. I got the old OctoWoW client running on the integrated graphics of an i3-6100, and it played at like 45 plus FPS on a mix of like medium settings. So you can jump in and play this with absolutely basic hardware, like a computer from 10 years ago with just integrated graphics. You'll be able to play this. Just give it a shot. Yeah, my pet is right here. Keep that motherfucker in a cage. You know, I kind of regret not making this a undead male, because I really like the undead male voice, but
this stinks.
Undead female voice ain't it. How do I do a gender swap? Can you do it? Can you buy a gender swap? Serious question. If you guys know, please drop it in the chat. I would actually pay. I would legitimately pay to swap my character's gender. Huh. Appearance change. 160. Alright. Cheers, y'all. In 2026, would be surprised if you can't. Yeah, it's... You know, you can change your gender and you can keep your pets in cages. I keep my Voidwalker in a cage.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Have you decided whether you're playing Power World or Arc Sage? Where else is everyone leveling right now anyway? Has anyone, I know Dom has some characters on the hardcore server, but does anyone else have Horde on hardcore? I mean, valid. Yo. They should add Worgans as a playable race in this. I fucking like Worgans. I'm actually a big fan of them. Leviathan, I am on the hardcore realm right now. I was getting stream sniped over on the PvP realm on my priest a few streams ago. So I was like, you know what? Rather than complain about it because like it's part of PvP, I just changed over to hardcore for a little bit. I'm not one to complain about shit, and you know, I love that PvP is there for anyone that wants to play it, and it's still my main realm, but I don't really feel like doing a whole stream just getting stream sniped, you know what I mean? So I'd rather just like come over on here on hardcore and just chill out for a little bit, go back over there. I mean, it's no biggie at the end of the day. Like, I wasn't mad about it. I was just like, yeah, this has happened like 3 or 4 times now. I'm just gonna go play a different realm. Rather than get in the world chat and just be like, me, I'm getting fucking killed over here. I mean, that's, you know, you pay the toll. When you play on PvP, you pay the toll. It's just, I suppose now it's a little harder because people can actually, like, if you're a streamer, for example, people can just see where you are and then they can just go on their main or whatever and just come and target you. But, you know, I knew full well going into the PvP server on the day that it dropped that was going to happen. So it doesn't bother me. Two-hour plus corpse camping. Go watch Nightman's video on YouTube. It's 55 minutes long. I watched it. If you want to see my reactions to it, I watched it on yesterday's stream. It was absolutely insane. Like, there's corpse camping in that. It's like, oh man, like, Zebek will be able to tell you better than I will, like, the extent for this guy getting bullied in Warcraft. It was insane. It was, like, legitimately criminal. Like, that's how bad it was. Oh, you're actually referencing that. Fucking based. I'm actually going to disenchant that. Skittering blood, strange dust. I'm gonna have to go to Undercity, I think. Did you watch that video like when it dropped? How did you find out about it? Or did you find out about it through Zebek or this stream? I suppose now it's got over 40,000 views, so it would have just been in people's algorithm if they're even remotely interested in Warcraft. His channel randomly popped up on my feed. It was around 16k views earlier today. That's crazy. I'm so glad it's going out there. So I watched it on stream yesterday, and it had about 300 views when I was watching it. I was considering clipping the entire that entire video and like putting it up on my YouTube channel separately as just like reacting to it, but I don't think I was so invested in it, like I didn't really react very much. Big Bird Man, is this Ascension? No, this is OctoWoW, brother. It is based off of OctoWoW. So yeah, OctoWoW. OctoWoW was a Classic Plus private server. No, this is a private server. This isn't Season of Discovery. Okay, so Classic Plus is vanilla WoW. Imagine if World of Warcraft Classic never had gotten any expansions like Burning Crusade or Wrath of the Lich King, and instead it just continued releasing content drops without any expansions, without like adding any. Yeah, you get the picture. Oh, thank you, Z. I tried to answer them as honestly as I could. Yeah, I know what Classic Plus is. I'm just lost on the current state of WoW. Well, did you prefer Classic or Retail? When you were actually actively playing?
I'm listening. Trust no one.
Classic. Me and my cousin just rolled on Ascension. So Ascension does look very fun. People are raving about it right now, but it isn't for everyone. It's got more of a retail pace to the content. If you're looking for something with less changes, I would say, you know, OctoWoW or Cappy WoW has a pretty good reputation. But yeah, so the pacing over on COA is pretty quick.
I haven't got all
G'day Oz, what's going on, mate? Good to see you again.
Dark lady watch over you.
I was getting stream sniped the other day, so rather than complain about it, I just jumped on here and I'm doing hardcore for a little bit because it's nice and peaceful. So this is a server not affiliated with Blizzard. Correct. Same with Ascension, for example. They're both not affiliated with Blizzard. Yeah, I don't particularly appreciate or like Blizzard, so I cancelled my sub after 20 years. Rather than complain about a game experience that they just weren't going to change, I put my money where my mouth was and just cancelled my sub. And I've been playing private servers ever since. Like, so back in like 2015 or whatever, I was playing Nostralius, which was a private server. And Blizzard ended up shutting that down when they announced their own Classic. So the same thing's happening now with all of the Classic Plus private servers. They're going to get cease and desisted into oblivion because Blizzard's doing their own Classic Plus. How's the population? Still hovering the 400 600 range on hardcore? Yeah, it's around about there. Big Bird, I'm a WoW vet, just been out of the loop since early SOD. They're getting ready to shut down Ascension. So I believe Ascension are fighting it. At least they're trying to. That's what I am led to believe. It's likely that it will shut down, but not guaranteed. But I wouldn't bet against Blizzard. That's the only thing.
You are.
Fuck it. I may as well just cook the rest.
Speak quickly. Farewell.
Yeah, never bet against Blizzard. I would love if Blizzard dropped a real Classic Plus game. Oh, it's gonna drop. They're likely going to announce it at BlizzCon. They already got a bunch of big WoW streamers to playtest it, and they had to sign an NDA, so they can't speak about it. We've spoken about that on the channel at length lately. It's one of the it's one of the main topics of conversation. But yeah, Leviathan, it peaks around 500 from what I've seen lately. And I play in weird Australian hours as well, so I'm never playing at peak. Okay, what else am I going to get rid of? Oh, I'm going to put those in there. Put that in there, sell that. Pop that down there. Mock, once the OA shuts down, they will all flood to OctoWoW. I don't see Blizz doing anything shocking in the Camelot build. No, I suspect they're not going to do anything remotely interesting either, unfortunately. But I'm not outright saying it won't happen because Blizzard have surprised us before. The one bright spot in all of this is simply the fact that Blizzard just dropped the Warlock class over in Diablo 2 and all of that, like without even any preamble. They just shadow dropped it. So that was a positive. That did a tiny little itty bit to claw back some positive public sentiment. Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to make that. Big Bird, I hope they can make it so it remains playable indefinitely like old school RuneScape instead of just burning through content phases and then stopping. So that's the whole idea. It's instead of like a vertical playing experience, it's completely horizontal. They can just keep dropping stuff for it. Go this way. But how long Blizzard supports that is... What are you concerned Blizz would do to fuck up Classic Plus? Okay, so my main thing with Blizzard fucking up Classic Plus is not offering live GM support. And just allowing it to descend into a bot-filled, empty world that no one's really playing and it's all bots and no live GM support, no live support whatsoever. So the rumors suggest that they're offering 1 year of live support. And I think that is going to be highly dependent on how successful it actually is. Oh, I've got to go up here. There was a leak back in 2024 that has gotten a lot of stuff right so far. It was Blizzard's roadmap. So it'll be interesting to see how much of that's actually correct. What did that leak look like? Let me show you. I'll pop it up on screen for you. All right, here we go. Leak. Add source. Image. I'm just popping it up on the stream now. There we go. That's the leak. That dropped in 2024. And people just outright dismissed it. But it's looking like that's actually pretty accurate. And the reason for that is if in the people were rooting through the Warcraft files and the source and all of that, and Classic Plus is referred to in that as Camelot. Is basically the condensed version of it. So yeah, interesting times for Warcraft fans. Yeah, I will also... Where is it? There's also a Reddit post. I've linked it in the chat as well if you want to look at it a little more in depth. Well, that's one of them. I would have to root through it all again to find other references and whatnot. But there's stacks of YouTube videos right now. I know Willie did a good video about it. He's probably one of the only classic content creators that I actually watch. No worries, mate. Happy to help out.
Trust no one.
What would you ask of death? Our time.
Let us know what you think once you go through it. Do you guys want that link over on YouTube as well? I might post it over there as well. Just... How'd you get banned? What the hell? Mark, I do hope the one league where it spoke of 2 new classes is true, where it's a spellbreaker tanking class. Yeah, I would love a new class. So, ideally I would get Necromancer. I really would want a Necromancer. I think if they just did a Death Knight, it would be so lazy. Like, you could do something so much more interesting than that, you know what I'm saying? Like, adding a fucking Death Knight to vanilla WoW is not good enough. I just don't think that goes far enough to make a change. Z-Back called out the GM's hypocrisy and wondered why he didn't ban the guy who doxed me. Huh. That is strange. Sorry that it happened to you, mate. The other class was called Scout. Interesting. Do you know anything, you know any more details about the Scout class? And how it's distinct to the Hunter? Or from the Hunter, rather. Oh no. I'm sure Meowth will pop back up eventually, Z. No, don't equip it. Hey, it might only be 69 years. You never know. It's kind of a risky move, even doing anything like this in hardcore. Like, spending time leveling your professions. That's actually classic. Ah, fuck. Roxanne, g'day mate. Yeah, it's friggin' freezing in Victoria. Hope you're staying warm, mate. Okay, let's... -2. Horrible. I miss summer. Bring summer back. Oh, buddy. I need simple wood. So I need to get the survival. Oh, man. I need to go get survival just to get the wood to make that wand. Because the lesser magic wand is actually goated. It's such a good item for the level that you can use it. Yeah, but it's so cold, man. It's freezing. I suppose it depends where you are, you know. That's going to determine how much bugs you have to encounter out in the wild. I guess living in Australia is kind of like playing the old Pokemon Red or Blue. Just encountering random bugs everywhere. You'd rather a winter night than an unbearable heat. Sage, you asked for this, mate. You asked for it. You asked for it. Alright, where's the survival trainer? I don't know about Halo Combat Evolved, but I am going to get the Master Chief Collection. Because my mate Paolo wanted to play it together. I was like, yeah, next time it's on sale over on Steam, I'll buy it. Yeah, still $60. Revolved is an Unreal Engine remake of CE for Halo's 25th anniversary. When's that releasing? Huh, I didn't know that. Survival trainer. Alright, here we go. For anyone that hasn't played TotalWoW or OctoWoW yet, this is an Octo exclusive profession as well. Okay, woodcutting axe. What else do we have here? Whittle. I guess I could. I might have to get that anyway, unfortunately. Combat Revolved adds sprinting, brutes in the campaign, more weapons, a lot of changes. Hopefully it's not so many changes that it doesn't feel like Halo anymore. Also, please let me know if my music is too loud. Are you streaming yet, Sage? Would you react to a trailer, please? Yeah, I'll watch a trailer. I'll watch the... Let me just go towards the bank, and then I'll... if you can link it in the chat, I'll watch it up on stream. Alright, I'll just find the... I'll just click the first one that's on YouTube.
You ask of death.
Not yet, I'm having ramen before I stream. What flavor? Did you go hot and spicy? Halo, Combat, Revolve. Pixel, hey you, did you change spec? For some reason I thought you were playing Priest. I was getting stream sniped, so I jumped onto the hardcore server instead, just to chill out for a little bit. That's the one disadvantage of playing on PvP, is if someone has the persuasion to go and gank someone or whatever, they can find out where you are. And rather, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain about it. Like, it's part of PvP. Like, it's just part of it. You know what I mean? It's like going and swimming in shark-infested waters. You don't complain that all sharks are vicious. It's like, no, just don't go swimming in shark-infested waters. So rather than like deal with that for a stream, I'm just leveling up my hardcore characters. Alright, let me just copy that over. Yeah, just part of the game. Yeah, that link didn't work for me. Oh wait, here it is. No, I got it. Let me just go over here. Have you been playing any Octo Pixel? I heard good things about Trove. I heard it was simple, which is good. All right. Let's get this trailer up. Do people still play it? Alright, here we go. It's only a minute long. The water effects look incredible.
According to the data in their networks, the ring has some kind of deep religious significance. They call it Halo. They believe that Halo is some kind of weapon.
What sort of weapon is it?
One with unimaginable power.
Kind of looks like Ark.
Chief, you gotta find the cartographer. We'll keep him busy as long as we can.
Fire Team Charlie, we're on our way.
Touchdown! Hit it, Marine! Somebody go to a warthog.
I was thinking the same thing, Sage. Ridiculous. It doesn't feel right at all.
The Covenant are putting up a real fight. The cartographer must be here.
Lock and roll, rock and roll!
Give them hell, Chief.
There we go. Looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. But yeah, it trips me out that it has a Sony logo. I'm sure it'll be pretty popular. Pixel, yes. World needs servers like Turtle Octo. Will never die. Are you playing on PvP or PvE, Pixel? Yeah, I'm never gonna get used to seeing Master Chief and then a fucking massive Sony logo comes up. It's never gonna sit well with me. When I was in school, you used to be a Sony boy or an Xbox boy. You were one or the other. The first time Halo will come to PlayStation, they did this because Microsoft wanted PlayStation players to enjoy their exclusive games. They wanted the money. They don't care about players. They want money. They want to maximize profits. What level's your shaman now? Requires survival 5. Fuck, I've got to buy unlit torches. Dude. I mean, honestly, kudos to them for not using exclusive titles to drive console sales. That is an element to it, but competition is a good thing. I'm of the mindset that we need that sort of competition. Looks like there is no survival trainer around here. I've got to go back to fucking Undercity. The games industry is at its worst when it's homogenous. All of this just so I can craft a wand that's, what's this one? 6.5 DPS a second. What's this one? 11.3. So it's a like a fucking significant upgrade. It's pretty much double. Sage, I considered tying my hair up for stream. Like I was gonna have it like I had it last night. Thanks. Yeah, it's pretty cold. I'm chilly, man. The last thing I need is to be colder than I am right now. Okay, rogue quarter. Sorry I haven't done a whole lot on stream today yet. Like, I've just been going back and forth between Silverpine Forest. Like, I haven't done anything substantial yet. Almost level 16 though, so that's something. Oh, for fuck's sake. How do you have like a survival trainer here and not have a fire anywhere close by? What's the point? Sometimes Classic is a walking simulator. Oh, it absolutely is. At least it's a pretty walking simulator. Dude, how can you have a trainer there and not have a fire? That has to be an oversight. What a fucking joke. Where's the fire? Come on. I imagine being dead is being quite cold, so surely these people have fires all around them. Fuck's sake. Does anyone have any fun plans today after watching stream?
And you are. Farewell. What do you require?
What is it?
6. You know what? I'm starting to think that maybe if I had have spoken to the trades vendor at Silverpine, they would have had unlit poor torches, and it would have saved me having to travel back to Undercity. No worries, Sage. Thank you. Let me know when you start stream so I can lurk in yours. Alright, cheers. Everyone go follow Sage over on Twitch. Alright, let's go cut down these trees and make ourselves our wand. You know, it doesn't help that I'm drinking an iced coffee. That doesn't help me feel any warmer. Come on, I want my rod. Hell yeah. Alright, we're doing it. Yes. We're about to get that lesser magic wand. This is huge. This is... I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but this is actually a huge upgrade for us. It's actually so clutch. Should level up pretty soon as well. Oh, we just got another drop. +6 spirit. Come on, man. What a fucking drop. That is huge. Just want to compare the visuals. Yeah, I prefer this. It's more of a priest wand. I mean, priest robe, having all the spirit. But as a warlock, spirit is still a good stat. Like 6 spirit is not nothing. Although here's the thing about warlocks, it's less of a... Spirit is less of a priority simply because your health bar is another mana pool. Fucking oath. So unlike other casters, like a mage for instance, once your mana is gone, it's basically gone. But as a warlock, you just spirit tap. Life tap, sorry. Spirit tap, I think, is the priest talent in the Shadow Tree. What else do we have over here? I'm gonna go down there to those Moon Rage Worgen. So on my hunter that I've been playing on PVE, I've got leatherworking and skinning. And when you kill a mob and you've got no inventory space and you can't fit anything else in, so you can't skin it, you feel like you're missing out. You get that FOMO. Like, I should be leveling my skinning right now, but I can't. There's a big mine entrance over here. I think it's going to be a trap. In hardcore, you are going to want to avoid mines and caves like the plague. We might get enough of these guys around the outside, so we don't have to risk it. I am going to go see if old Vice Jaw is up though. I doubt it, but it's possible. What online on the server? It is currently 245 players online with a max online today of 519, and this is the hardcore realm as well. So it's about a 1/5 the population peak as the PvE realm. Dude, old Vice Jaw's up. Hell yeah. That's 2 rare spawns now. Ah, fuck. What a bummer. I always thought it would be pretty cool if warlocks had like more of a healing path or something. Like not necessarily like a full like healing tree, but I don't know, something a little more healing focused. See, someone died here because they were careless. This is what happens when you're around a mine. What do I mean by healing focused? I just mean like, I think there's a lot of room for a warlock to, there's a lot of room to stretch your legs. Like for instance, over on Season of Discovery on official servers, they made it so mages could heal. And I thought it made more sense to like have like a healing class, like a warlock for example, that would like take from their own life pool to heal others. Like, sort of like a blood mage, in a way, if you know what I'm saying. Like, that makes more sense to me than a mage healer. Oh, yeah, I was going to say blood mage, yeah. Similar to that. Similar sort of vibe. I may regret this. Like, I think it could work. Is there any word on if OctoWoW is going to make the BGQs fuse with both the PvE and PvE servers? That is in the roadmap, I believe. Or at least the developers have spoken about doing it. Like, that's on the plan. I don't know if it's on the official roadmap. I don't think you'll be able to see it on the actual, like, page where they have all that stuff. But it is going to happen. Oh, Sage, I actually get to have a monster today because I didn't have one yesterday. I'm not drinking them every day anymore. I'm gonna do like one day on, one day off, sorta. Oh, I don't like this at all. I'm getting out of here. Oh, I finished the quest. I don't even have to worry about that. Well, so far it's the BG's dead here on well, on the PvP realm, not on the hardcore realm for obvious reasons. But the BG's are dead under level 40. So if you're under level 40, you're not going to be getting any battleground pops. Oh, Jude died. I saw Jude questing yesterday. I walked past him a couple of times on stream. Ooh, thank you. And I just learnt Red Linen Vest as well. Okay, we've got to have our wits about us here. This is not one of those areas that's friendly. Okay. I'm gonna try pulling one of them, and if worse comes to worse, I'm just gonna run. So I'm gonna see how we can go over here. No, 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 no. Come up here. Stay away, stay away. There we go. Give me your health. Thank you. Bro, what the hell? I'm gonna use the health stone and make another one, just to be on the safe side. Okay, where are these books? Get away, get away, get away. Hello, Kimmy. Hope your stream's going well, mate. I always thought that when you cut down one of these trees, they should give you survival skill, because currently if you cut down a tree in this, it does not level up your survival skill.
Still recharging.
Blood splattered gloves of the whale. I think that's male? Yeah. I wish they were cloth. Does anyone else here have a character on hardcore right now? Like, has anyone tried the OctoWoW hardcore realm yet? I know Dom's leveling on the hardcore. I think Paladin? So fucking cold. Right, how are you enjoying hardcore? Yeah, not too bad at all, mate. Loving the experience, the change of pace, the refocus from over on PvP. What are you playing lately, anyway? Took a break from Octo after I heard the other private servers got DDoSed. I've just been playing Baldur's Gate and Classic WoW since my sub's still active. No, fair enough. I think Octo of all the private servers right now is probably the safest, just simply because the devs aren't known to one another and they're not doing it. They're not they're not publicly facing devs or anything like that. They're only going by their online handles. Kind of makes me wish that you know, Epoch and Ascension had done the same thing as well, instead of being the public face of something.
Trust no one.
If Classic Plus isn't remotely close to Octo, I'll more than likely return. Yeah, the rumors are positive, but I'm just skeptical of Blizzard, that's all. Like I was saying earlier in the stream, Blizzard did a little, you know, they worked towards getting me a little more on board with them having the possibility of doing something worthwhile with Classic Plus when they shadow dropped the Warlock class for Diablo 2. Like, not just Diablo 4 and Diablo 3, but Diablo 2 as well, which was insane. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you, my hopes aren't up, but maybe there's a chance that they can actually do something. I don't know how likely that is, but we'll have to wait and see, hey. Stranger things have happened. Look, they can release the best possible Classic Plus of all time. Like, I'm talking about new classes, new races, lore-friendly zones, new dungeons, new raids. They can do every single thing right, but if it isn't live supported, if it doesn't have that live support, those live GMs, then they've really just completely rendered the entire experience null and void. So long as Blizzard adamantly refuse to put live GMs in their games and their experiences, it's failed. It's a shell of what it could be. I saw you checked out Nightman's video. They need to announce the return of player GMs, I think, 100%. Yeah, I did check out Nightman's video. I watched it on stream yesterday. I was considering clipping that part of the stream and just uploading it as a separate video. But if I was just reacting like to every single thing, I would be more inclined to do it. It's just that I was so invested in the video and I really wanted to pay attention, so I was trying not to detract from it. I guess it's still an option. Content isn't one of those things that you want to burn yourself out on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a streamer, you get it. I reckon I'm going to get 17 and then we are going to move to a different character. But yeah, I was totally blown away by Nightman's expose about that guild, Red Empire. I was just blown away by it. I must admit, I found it kind of funny that they like treated the game so seriously. Like, I could never take a video game that seriously. Like, where you're like, kidnap him, oh my god, make it so the character can't move for a fucking half an hour. Do those fucking cunts work? Like, do they have a life? Not even 30 years old, bro. They're fucking in their 40s. They're in their fucking 40s. And they're engaging in Discord PvP. I mean, pathetic doesn't even begin to cut it. Like, look, man, I will always have a little piece of me that's like an internet edgelord simply because of the time that I grew up in, you know what I mean? Like, I grew up watching living on Rotten.com and fucking Ogrish and, you know, the dark corners of the internet. And I'm not saying that as a flex or anything like that, so I get the impetus behind being a fucking edgelord on the internet. Like, I listen to fucking black metal. Like, I'm in a gore grind band. Like, fucking, I get it. I fucking get it. Like, believe me, I'm self-aware, but like, being in your fucking 40s, literally harassing and abusing people in a fucking World of Warcraft Classic? I mean, come on, man. Get a fucking life. We were teenagers when Athene blew up, but people still hold on to that era as well as the Golden Age. Look, that era of WoW will always be the Golden Age to me and many other people, but that doesn't mean that it invalidates any other type of World of Warcraft. Like, I'm a private server player now, but I don't begrudge anyone that chooses to sub to WoW and play Classic or Retail. I mean, at the end of the day, we're more similar than we are not. You know, the division in the community is ridiculous. I fucking despise the division. It's so unnecessary. Look, and I totally get having a Discord and, you know, being part of a team and things of that nature, but when your entire Discord and guild's identity is literally fucking with people, like, you're not 15 years old, you're in your 40s and you're in your 40s. Like, get a fucking grip. Really puts it into perspective why Retail WoW is so full on friendship. 100%. But look, I will be honest, like when I did play Retail last, like I played War Within, I got to max level on War Within. I fully get, like, there is an element of that community that's elitist when it comes to doing the keys for Mythic Plus and all of that. Like, I understand that. Like, there is like a bad element in Retail as well. But yeah, like, it does seem like the crowd there is a huge subsection of the player base that is about, like, inclusivity and welcoming people, and I get it, and I wish some of these classic fuckwits were the same way when it comes to welcoming people in. Yeah, exactly, that's right, shame Retail is so bad. I wish we could transpose some of that welcoming, if not the community itself, but some of that welcoming over here on Classic. That's why when it comes to my stream, and I'm sure you do this as well, I'm trying to, like, bring people into Classic. I'm trying to bring people into these private servers and, like, create an actual decent community here. Because it is possible. We can achieve this. But yeah, that Red Empire drama, I don't know, that puppy Putin, and like he said all of his fucking thumbnails to like Vladimir Putin and stuff like that. Look, like I was saying before, I get being an internet edgelord. I get the fucking Russian circle jerk and all of that. Like, I understand the aesthetics. I understand the draw of it. I get the draw of it. I understand it. But you guys are in your 40s and you're behaving like 15-year-old boys. I mean, I would say likely that they were bullied in school, and so they never got the chance to feel like big men. They never got the chance to feel like the big man on campus. And so now they just bully people on the internet because there's no consequences for their actions, because Blizzard sure as fuck isn't doing anything about it. It's pathetic, it's sad, and it's indicative of the broader culture of harassment and abuse that exists within the World of Warcraft communities. When I ran an RP guild in Season of Discovery, I had to deal with guildies like that. They definitely tried harassing. Granted, not as bad. It's the kind of people who never had any form of power in their lives, so once they get it online, it gets to their heads. Exactly. It's sort of like, and I use this analogy a lot, but for people that watched Breaking Bad, that's what happened with WoW. You come over here, come over here, come over here. He got a taste of power and then it corrupted him totally. These people are the exact same way. They're like meek individuals, and then they get a taste of that personal power that they've never had in life before, and then they take it out on everyone they encounter. Have you checked out the upper part of Silver Pine yet? Do you mean Whispering Forest and all of that? I've been there a little bit on another character, but not fully just yet. I can't wait to actually do the full playthrough of it up here. I might go there soon to get the flight path, as a matter of fact. I'm probably going to do these pendants, hand in the quest, and then make my way up there and then play a different character. Yeah, there is a flight path. It is Right there. You can't see because of my camera. Let me just there. Does this look better than my current one? What's my current one? No. So those guys don't have the pendants. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna wait for that mage to... Hopefully I don't get the protector as well. I'm glad the pets are stronger in this, but they're still not like an actual hunter pet. Ooh, potentially a new cloak. It's the exact same one I've got. I'm just gonna keep killing these guys. Just so I can level up. Get myself to 17 and then head to the new area. I was looking, there's a huge amount of space up here that hasn't been utilized yet. All the way up there. The northern half of Eastern Kingdoms. I hope they utilize that and do something with it. I might re-sign up for Octo and play some hardcore. I haven't really been enjoying official classic. Any idea why you haven't? The thing is though, right, who knows when official classic plus is going to release. It could come out a week after BlizzCon, it could come out a month after BlizzCon, it could take them 6 months to a year after BlizzCon. Shadow launches have been popular lately. I'd reckon when they announce it, it won't be too far off. I'm of that mindset as well. I think it could drop a fucking week after BlizzCon. They're going to be significantly better off doing it now, sooner than later, while there's still some hype for Classic Plus. They would be fools to not take advantage of the hype while there's still hype for Classic Plus. Alright, we've got 2 lesser healing potions now, so that's actually huge for us. I haven't been enjoying it because hardcore is the only reason I play, and I don't know if I want to invest time in hardcore when BlizzCon is around the corner. Look, what I think that they're going to do is they're going to do the 3, they're going to do vanilla, and then TBC, and then Wrath. It's going to be cyclical. They're going to cycle through them over and over again. I don't know why they would do that instead of just keeping permanent servers. think the community is split on what they want from a Classic Plus. I kind of think that not a lot of these people have even thought about Classic Plus. Like, truly, I don't think they really think about it all that much. A lot of people that only have ever played official servers don't really consider what else is out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're pretty locked into what Blizzard offer. Sensei, what's the pop at the moment? This is the hardcore realm, and it is currently sitting on 265 with a max online today of 519. Right, some people really enjoy the phase rotation. I've joined so many raiding guilds that say they would eat it up over and over again. Yeah, and there's always going to be that kind of player. It always feels somewhat fresh. But I think the thing with vanilla WoW is that it's been min-maxed and theory crafted to oblivion. Like, you can't take it anywhere else. Like, hardcore was the last real thing you could do with, like, what vanilla is without changing it. But I always think, have you tried Chromicraft? I haven't. I thought that was closing down. Didn't that get cease and desisted? See, indeed. Or was that Kronos? One of them got C indeed. So I wish I could actually use this. I wish it had stats on it because it looks incredible. Warmane, no, Warmane's still up. They lied about that. Yeah, wasn't there some drama? One of them had some drama. DDoS before the C&D letter. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Is it still up or is it closed down entirely? What is OctoWoW? OctoWoW is a Classic Plus private server that is based on TotalWoW. I think they closed it. Most of the community came to Octo. I saw some of the Discord people complaining about how toxic they are. Yeah, between these and all the people that left Epoch and Ascension. And that should level me. Sweet. Okay, let's make our way over here. What do we got? No. Yes. But I do understand the emotionality. Look, I wasn't exactly upset that TotalWoW closed, but it was definitely a bittersweet experience. It helped that I was there until the very end. And it sort of... At first, I hated that they announced... the TotalWoW devs said nothing. They waited like 2 weeks. There was complete radio silence, and then they announced that they were going to shutter it. But they did a community event for it. So I was kind of annoyed about that at first, because they should have kept people in the loop. They should have kept the players in the loop. TotalWoW being shut down was going to happen. They were 100% doing shady stuff, but the content was so good. Well, it certainly didn't help that they were advertising beneath Blizzard's videos on YouTube. I have a screenshot of one of the Blizzard trailers for like War Within or something like that, and beneath it was an advertisement for like, if you want real World of Warcraft, come to TotalWoW, and it was like a little banner below it. I thought it was fantastic. one of the owners going on a Euro trip to avoid the stress from the news. My guess was with donation money, but hey, that's the world we live in. Well, donation money, you know, like people gave it to them. But I understand that there's like a, you know, an ethical dilemma there. When you think about it though, the server by nature is unethical. Or rather, maybe it's Blizzard's actions that are unethical. Yeah, so I've constantly seen it said that Blizzard target the private servers that advertise and also accept money for what they're doing. I think Blizzard have always given some grace towards private savers that have no actual monetization whatsoever. Okay, there's a son of Arugul around here. We've Argurul, or whatever his name is, that we have to avoid. I'm really not trying to get smoked over here. It's so fucking dark. Sensei, it's a nearly 23-year-old game at this point, and people should stop calling it Blizzard, in my opinion. It was purchased by Activision, so technically it's Activision. I don't think any Blizzard employees still work there. Well, they got medicine back, but I do agree with you. It's not the Blizzard we grew up with. As unfortunate as that is. Oh look, even the GM is in on it. Yeah, once I get the flight path over here, I'm gonna go get my warlock spells and my demon skills as well. I'm just really disappointed with how Activision Blizzard handle these problems that pop up. You gonna make a guild on hardcore, or are you still gonna main the PvP server? Look, I probably won't make a guild on hardcore at the moment. I've got a guild over on PvE that I don't really properly use, unfortunately, because there were too many bad actors over on PvE that ruined it for me. Plus, the population grew too quickly. I believe they should have vetted it a little better. The community was much friendlier and positive when it was semi-closed. Okay, where is this? I actually think the respawn is in the cave down here.
Still recharging. Speed isn't ready yet.
Ideally, I'd have a guild on all these servers, though.
Still recharging.
But I understand that is, that's difficult. Since World of Warcraft Classic is vintage, Activision should treat it as so and let people mod it to keep the game alive in the first place. They will still make their money from retail and new expansions from the younger generations. I agree. The problem is, though, that World of Warcraft as a game doesn't appeal to newer players. I believe the demographic is they're all over the age of 25. For the most part. And most of Blizzard, like most of World of Warcraft's money actually comes from the China region. And that's because of bots and farmers. That's why Blizzard don't take any action and sweep for bots in World of Warcraft Classic, the Era servers, TBC Anniversary, or Mists of Pandaria. If Blizzard were to go and actively check out and sweep every realm over on Classic, like all versions of Classic, the amount of money that they would lose from cancelled subs and all of that would be astronomical. We're talking about like millions upon millions of dollars. And Blizzard aren't prepared to do that. Oh my god, we just got an 8-slot bag. Absolute clutch. Retail should just go mobile. I mean, they may as well at this point. At this point, what do they have to lose? Like, seriously, what do they have to lose? They already put Pokemon battles in it. They may as well fucking go mobile as well. They may as well release retail on consoles as well. Yeah, well, that's why they did what they did. It was under the banner of accessibility, but it was really to see how well it could work on a console. Accidentally used Curse of Agony twice. I don't have anything against Blizzard actually doing something for, you know, offering something that's, you know, gives less than able players the ability to play the game properly. Obviously, no one would have a problem. No one has a problem with that. But it was 100% to make it so you could play the game on a controller easier. Hunting, I can't tell if Ascension WoW is sketchy because of the latency of the game itself. I think it's like one of the less sketchy private servers. I haven't tried it yet though. Maybe avoid hardcore. Avoid the hardcore challenge. I think we should have probably gone the other way. Check out Chromie Craft if you get the chance also. Will do, mate. Thank you for the recommendation. Gypsy Sandals. Have you been playing Chromie Craft for long? I'm gonna help this guy. I'm gonna wait for respawn. Help this guy. Hunting. For example, the Paladin Seal class has the worst sounding ability I've ever heard, screeching each use. Have you like put in like a GM ticket or something to maybe like check that out? Sensei, level 33 human lock as of now. Did they make any changes? Or... is it just straight up vanilla? Dude. Searing Blade, Ragefire. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 2 times XP that you can turn off. It's got hardcore and all that jazz. Awesome. I love how like hardcore is just expected in all of these WoW experiences now. It's fantastic. It's such a great way of playing the game. We're just waiting on a shadow caster for this bloke. No. Hunting private servers are always better than Blizzard, assuming they have a population. Completely agree, mate. Completely agree. The mere fact that the vast majority of private servers are supported and monitored by live GMs is like Blizzard unless Blizzard for all of the perks and stuff you get playing official, for all of the bug, you know, the lack of jank, they simply cannot compete with a live moderated server, a live moderated World of Warcraft experience. Okay, he wants me to add him Soul Master.
What now? Beware. Victory for Sabas.
Yeah, what can I enchant here? Let me enchant your braces. What the fuck is latency on a leveling journey? Well, I'm on 303 MS right now, but it feels more like 50. If it actually felt like 300, I don't think I could play it. And to think I was gonna log off and play a different character. Hang on. I find it kind of silly that people promoting playing a full AI bot server. I mean, it's official is kind of already like that, you know what I mean? Because the people that are playing the Error Realm servers are fucking, they're not real players, really. They're just farming. They're just farming, transferring off server, selling elsewhere where it's most profitable. So it's like they may as well be bots anyway. Like, the overwhelming majority of these people that are playing, you know, official classic servers, farmers and, you know, bots anyway. So there's a difference between that and AI bots. I just despise AI in general though, so. What do we got here? Oh, look at this guy. Okay. I think we want to go... Wow, we didn't pull all of them? What the fuck? Like me program my friends to treat me better. Let them think I'm the king of this guild. Yeah, I don't see the point. There's no point playing an MMO if you're only going to play with bots. Yeah, it's not a good mindset. But look, if somebody just like simply just wants to play like a populated server and they don't really care about interacting with anyone and they're hosting it themselves, I don't see the harm in that necessarily. But if they're like, if it's a full private server, I see maybe that's not ideal then. Okay, what do we need? One more scavenger. Yeah, look, if you're the kind of person that can like actively do something like that for a World of Warcraft Classic private server and you're just playing it on your own, like it's pretty harmless. But I could definitely see it being a problem if it's like a widely available private server that many other players can, you know, join. If it's totally insular and you're like hosting it off of like a computer in like your basement or something, not a problem. You know, everyone should have the individual right to just do something like that. I don't see the harm in that at all. And if somebody just wants to play the game and not worry about dealing with other people, great option. Great option for them. Cheers, mate. Honestly curious how much it can do because of the Wrath bots. I've been able to easily act like humans doing quests. So we're going to Glenshire. I don't see why there's not a flight path there, honestly. Have one there and also have one down there. Doesn't make any sense. Axel the Plague, what part of the map are you on? To the left of Tirisfal Glades and above Silverpine Forest, heading to Glenshire. Hello, friend. Nice. Yeah, I love Warlock. Warlock was my original class when I was playing vanilla. Got up to... I did Molten Core, I did Onyxia. I think that's as far as I got. And then TBC dropped. Like, I started playing before Nax dropped, but I never got a chance to do original Nax. I did Nax in Wrath. But I did original Oni when I was a kid. And I did original MC as well.
How may you be of assistance?
And like trying to have to, like doing the attunement and all of that shit. Brother, that was annoying as a kid. I barely have the, I must have been more patient back then because I don't have the patience for it now. Okay, so we're gonna go over here, all the way left, get that flight path. And we'll jump on my hunter. All Blizzard have to do is just add areas like this to the game, and they'll be fine. Private William. Just put in a quarter of as much effort as OctoWoW did, and they'll be okay. But I don't see it happening. Let's not jump around here. That could be devastating for us. We should be okay here though, yeah. Cooking trainer. Grok.
I'm out of range.
Exactly what you need.
What is it?
Oh shit. Didn't realize I actually had stuff I needed to sell. Sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that.
Do not seek.
Almost got 2 gold. On a hardcore character, that's not too bad at all.
What will you require?
Okay, let's go to Undercity. Log out there. Alright. I'm going to log out here and jump on a different character. But before I do that, I will be right back. All right, I'm back.
There.
159 players on right now on the PvP server. Good old Darn. What a lovely place. I think Darn is probably the prettiest of the capital cities in Classic. It had such a good look. Such a distinctive look. Orgrimmar is easily the worst. Ironforge is cool. Ironforge and Stormwind are the best. Like, Ironforge is super chill to get around. What else do I have here? Do you need to buy arrows as well? Holy shit, look at this. $50 silver. Oh, there's more here. 41 silver, 16 silver. One gold, 51. Hell yeah. We've got 2 gold, 34 silver now. We'll actually be able to afford our fucking spells for a change. Tell you what, I'm already looking forward to my monster. I'm gonna do like some like veggie mints and then like do a ramen as well and put the veggie mints on top of the ramen. That's gonna be fucking delicious, man. I'm already like thinking about it. I'm already thinking about the food. Like that's how they used to serve it in Melbourne, and they put like that crunchy green. No, it's like it's sort of similar to like nori, like similar to seaweed. But the ramen place I used to go to in Melbourne, they used to do it was called the Volcano Ramen, and they did that with a miso broth, and it was absolutely delicious. So the reason why I'm not picking up these quests is because they are all for whaling cabins, and I don't really feel like doing whaling cabins. Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw could be up. Mining supplier, MG. General trade supplier. Give me my arrows, please. Stable master, food and drink vendor, fish vendor, baker. There's a bloke named Delmond that sells arrows. I just checked. I knew there was one around here somewhere. I think that's him. There he is. Which band and album is that? This is Warlock Corpse, Under the Cold Moon. I'll drop it in the chat. Accidentally dropped that in Sage's chat. They're like a dungeon synth slash raw black metal project from Russia. Although I believe Warlock Corpse lives in Turkey now? Yeah, it's fantastic. He records it all to cassette and tape as well, so it's got a really natural sound to it. It's kind of got like that spooky, goofy feel to it. Shadow Claw. Target. Shadow Claw. Please be up. Nope. Unless it's on the other side here. There's a lot of great bands that combine dungeon synth with raw black metal. Like there's so many albums that Warlock Corpse has dropped. I generally like dungeon synth for stream just because it's like it's not as aggressive. It's like not aggressive as at all in comparison to actual black metal. There's a bit of there's a lot of mood and atmosphere. Not that black metal lacks mood and atmosphere, but it's just a pretty chill genre of music. It fits the WoW vibe, especially classic.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Good God, be quiet. Simple branch of the whale. One spirit, one stem. What do we got now? 2 upgrades. Why not?
That spell isn't ready yet.
Z, what's going on, mate? Good to see you again. Glad to hear you going well, mate. Yeah, I'm pretty decent. I'm just hungry and it's fucking cold. I'll tell you what the temperature is in Fahrenheit. It says that it's 59, but it feels like 54 because of wind chill and whatnot. How's Assassin's Creed Resynced going? If you've been playing it, that is. Go in there, buddy. Starland, how you liking the hunter? There is a hunter at 60 on the normal realm named Javali that has been destroying the killing blow meters. I've seen that guy. I quested with that guy when he was like level 20. I'm pretty sure he's been in some of the streams before. He's a good dude.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
I can see that being cold there. That's like a normal day here in spring. Yeah, fucking freezing, brother. Yeah, some people live for the PvP. It's gonna be good when they do cross-realm battlegrounds, so all the battleground brackets are active again. Because currently on the PvP realm, the only ones that are active are 40 and above. So if you're leveling right now, you can't make any use of the BGs.
I can't cast that yet.
Have you just been in Arc, Z? Yeah, that's gonna be insane. It's a shame that I'm so schizophrenic with my with my characters. I just go back and forth between them. I think that's what keeps the game interesting for me. I don't just like burn myself out playing one character. I'm always playing something on a different realm, and it offers a different enough experience so that like it doesn't tire you. Oh, destroy all humans. Weren't you streaming that a while ago?
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Hunter just feels so strong, man.
That's still recharging.
What spec is Javali? Do you have any idea?
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Going to go see Spider-Man in 2 weeks with my nephew, and I think I'm more excited about the movie than him. Understandable. I think it's going to be sick. Yeah, I would just be curious what kind of spec he's playing. Is Marksman the dominating spec right now? I heard Survival's in a good spot as well. It's so packed with talents too, like you can go down a completely different route. I'm gonna go check if Lady Vespera is up. I don't think she will be. I'm gonna check anyway.
recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
I'm excited to see Punisher in the new Spider-Man movie. I've got to watch the new Punisher movie as well. I haven't given it a watch yet.
Isn't ready.
Ah, she is up.
That spell isn't ready yet.
There is a little one, but it's nothing major.
That's still recharging.
It doesn't have a big enough active play base just yet, unfortunately. Like, I'm off peak right now, but 152 people online. Not very active. Okay, we're gonna have to be really careful with how we pull these here. Yes.
That's still recharging.
Dude, what the hell? Okay, we're out of here. Goodbye, famine. It was nice knowing you. Oh shit. See, that's what I don't want to have happen. That's a problem. Okay, I'm gonna put the scroll on my pet instead. Alright, so I'm gonna wait for her to come up closer here. I reckon we can pull her from here and then pull back, and then hopefully she'll come over here a little closer. There we go. Sabs, there was a paladin that I played in a BG with that just got banned for RMT named Lion Guard. RIP. That's what happens. They're pretty serious about that shit, you know? Like, I would probably try not to do that crap. Okay, I'm gonna burst down this one. And then mend pet. Go on to Lady Vesperia.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Okay. Pump the heals. She's level 22 as well, and she's a rare, so she's pretty strong. Fuck, okay.
I need to get closer. That's still recharging.
Ow? What the fuck? Spy Clash Dagger. 2 agility, 2 stam. Alright, sweet. Good an upgrade. Yeah, it's so easy to make gold. I don't know what's wrong with people. People are always looking for the easy way out, unfortunately. Yeah, the economy's okay over on PvE. It's pretty dead here on PvP right now. Hardcore, obviously the economy doesn't really count because you can't use auction house or anything like that. You're always going to have players that abuse it. You're always going to find players that abuse the system that would look for the shortcuts instead of actually doing in the work, putting in the effort. It happens every single time, like, without fail. To the point of like it not even being a surprise when people actually do it. It's just par of the course, unfortunately. You are always going to have those players that abuse it,
Still recharging.
that abuse the system. I mean, I may as well, at this point, I may as well just keep killing these guys and get the level.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that
At least these guys give good XP.
isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
I needed crawler meat for the quest, but I put it all up in the auction house. I think I had enough as well. I knew I meant to keep it for a reason. Like, I had it chilling in my bags for a while because of a quest. But when I was at the auction house before, I just, like, listed up everything I could possibly put up, except some clam meat for my pet.
That's still recharging.
Dude got banned. We just witnessed a live ban. Look at that. Look at that. RIP, 1/150th of our population. And we just hit 20. Sweet.
Need assistance? Alrighty then. Pleased to meet you.
Hello, friend. Goldshire. I mean, it's going to be quicker to just do that, eh?
It's too far away.
How are you?
Safe travel.
And would you look at that? I'm glad I came back here.
You need something?
Aspect of the cheetah, mend pet, dual wield. Arcane shot. Disengage, multi-shot. Arcane shot. Multi-shot. What do we got over here? Disengage as well. That's actually pretty huge. Look at that. Aspect of the cheetah. Absolute game changer. This is part of the reason why I can't go to any other class except Hunter or Druid right now, because they get access to such a movement speed bonus before they get the mount. And if you like spec into pathfinding as well, you get what is that, 30%? You get that up to 36%, I believe. Or it's like 34%, whatever it actually ends up being. It's like only 5% behind like the first riding skill as well. So it's like you can get away with not using it because you're not missing out on that much. Do I have anything to put up in the auction house? I may as well give it a crack. 10, 15. 2. I also think I can use a different arrow now, or it might be level 25. You can use the razor arrow, whatever it is. Sharp arrow.
See you later.
Razor arrows. Yeah, 25. Thought so. I think the chick is the one that wanders up and down here in the middle of the path. Yeah, see? It's not gonna give me much XP. Like, under half a bar? Not the end of the world. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook the mince, like the veggie mince, in like a spicy chili oil, and that way I can like crumble it on top of the ramen that I make. If I've got any mushrooms left over, I'm gonna put that in there. I love putting mushrooms in my ramen. Just gonna grab a drink while I wait. Alright, I'm back. I've got the new blue Hawaiian monster. It's only just come out here in Australia. Whether you're in beast mode, vacay mode, or just chillin' island style, whatever the fuck that means, Ultra Blue Hawaiian will fire you up to be your best. Light, crisp, and super easy drinking with a tropical tiki twist, Blue Hawaiian is a killer combo of exotic Polynesian fruit flavors that are big on taste but with zero sugar. With a full load of our world famous Monster Energy blend, this Aloha energy will keep you going, and the shark is flowing from Dawn Patrol to Last Call. And the can design is actually sick. So cheers everyone, let us know what you're drinking. It's like predominantly pineapple. And then like maybe papaya on the back end. Oh, of course. You know, while I was in Stormwind, I should have gone to the auction house to get the Dark Shell Gropers. Because fuck catching and cropped brain stems, that's whaling caverns. Absolutely not doing that. Kills the highborn. One armor, may as well.
What brings you? Good luck. Yushnua.
Anyways, guys, I'm gonna raid out to Sage, so please stick around. I'm gonna go make some lunch. I'm absolutely starving. Thank you for hanging out, everyone. I'm not gonna stream tomorrow, but I will see you on Wednesday. Check out, if you're over on Twitch, stick around. But if you're over on YouTube, I'm gonna drop Sage's link. Check her stuff out. Where is it? There we go. But thank you very much, everyone. Until Wednesday, I hope everyone has a beautiful day. Peace out.